Am I the asshole for giving my brother access to our parents' house even though they banned him? I have what I think is a good reason. My parents had an emergency key to my house. I changed the locks after they used it to check in on me without calling first. I didn't bother telling them about the change. I have a key to their home so I can take care of it when they are away on vacation. I literally just grab their mail and water their plants. They have their lights on a timer so I don't even need to make it look like people are home. My brother Daniel is unfortunately lost. He dropped out of college and works only long enough to earn money to travel. As soon as he has money for a trip, he will bail and leave for months. Nothing wrong with that, except for one slight problem. He sometimes chooses to not work for the money. He borrowed money from our grandparents for car repairs. Then he moved to Peru for 6 months. He took some books from our uncle and sold them for several $1,000s since he already read them and they were just gathering dust. Our parents never held him accountable until he took stuff from them. Even then, all they did was ban him from visiting when they weren't there to supervise him. He is 34, not some teenager. He should know not to steal. Anyways, Daniel has been in town for the greater part of a year now, and it's just about time for him to blow town. He gave up his roommate situation without having a place to stay because his flight leaves in the middle of the month. He could spend money on a cheap Airbnb, but he has been couch surfing. He asked to stay with me, and I said no. Our folks called me to ask me to change my mind. I said no. Next thing I know, Danny is at my house trying to use a key to get in. My parents gave him the key. Oh, hell no. I talked to him through the door, and he admits that he asked them for help, and they decided I was being an ass for not helping him out. So they gave him my key. Girl, bye. I don't trust him, so I called to verify this is what happened. They admitted that they thought since I'm barely home, I wouldn't mind, even though I was very clear on not wanting him in my space. Here is where I might be the asshole. I opened the door enough to give him our parents' key. That's what I'm talking about. I said he could not stay with me, but since they were being so helpful, I figured they wouldn't mind. They were out to dinner when he went to their house. When they got home, he had already made himself at home in the guest bedroom. To the best of my knowledge, he hasn't helped himself to anything there, but they are pissed at me and are telling our family what I did. I have countered by telling everyone that they tried to do it to me first. Their logic is that I live out of a backpack since I travel for work and I don't really have anything valuable in my house that he could steal. And what? I said he can't come in, so how you just gonna give him my key? That's not the point. I can imagine Danny renting out my house while I'm gone and I get back to a family of 6 with a fake lease. That's his style. So my parents are pissed at me, but I don't think I'm in the wrong. By the way, my folks are retired, but now they cannot leave the house together because one of them always has to be home to keep an eye on him. He will fly out on the 17th and has only been there for a couple of days, but it will definitely cramp their style for a bit. So, am I the asshole? Nope, you're not the asshole. Your parents are the assholes, and they raised your brother, who is also an asshole. And so they deserve each other. And I'm glad that you gave them a little taste of their own medicine because now they see what it feels like to have someone enter their home unannounced because you didn't ask them to just come up in your house, and they did it. So I'm glad you changed the locks, and I'm glad that they're stuck with him. And you should stand your ground. And no, absolutely, do not let anyone tell you that you are the asshole because you are not. You did the right thing, and I am proud of you. So keep standing your ground, live your best life, and travel all over the world if you want to, and don't worry about your house being left empty because it's your house. And if you want to pay the mortgage on your house and travel, you do that. You don't have to let him in just because you're not there. That's ridiculous. And I cannot stand when people say, oh, well, you weren't using it anyway. It doesn't matter. It's yours, and you can do with it what you want. So no, you're not the asshole, okay? All right.